Worst things said out of anger. According to Reddit. Number 25. I often hold my emotions in, and they all come bursting out at once with explosive consequences. Sounds like someone needs to get a goddamn girlfriend. At a job where I was just there for the paycheck and not much else, never going above and beyond, never volunteering, I had two bosses, one of whom was fair, the other who was a complete dick. Ain't nothing wrong with some dick. Day after day, I cataloged the dick manager, or I cataloged the things that the dick manager did that was ineffective, useless, and often mean. It was clear he wasn't very good at his job and often used punishment of others to mask his own incompetence. One day, when he wrote me up for being 5 minutes late to work, I said, fine. Other than that day, he wrote me up for taking a break that was too long by 2 minutes. Whatever. Even later, he called me into his office and said that he was writing me up for delaying work because he'd observed me moving slowly. This guy wants you. He wants to suck that. This was a bridge too far, and I let him have it. I told him that he was out of his league, 10 years older than me, and would never amount to anything beyond the associate's degree from community college and a job most high school seniors could do without the number of fuck-ups that he had. I said he spent his time writing people up for being late when he waltzed in later than most workers most shifts and was trying to hide his own flagrant rule breaking by pretending to be on top of others. No, I wasn't a perfect employee, but if he spent less time on his computer and more time with the workers, he wouldn't have had to write me up for being slow. He'd have to write himself up for being slow because he'd realized how fucking incompetent he was at even moving boxes. Then he fired me, and I couldn't have been happier. It's getting better all the time. Better all the time. Hello, everybody. It may have seemed like 3 years since you've seen me. Wow, can you believe it? I'm sure that all the perky, veiny, beauty that you guys once had is saggy, droopy, withered, like a prune now. You used to be grapes, guys. You used to be grapes, but now you're prunes. And you know what? There's beauty in that too. Still suckable in a way. In a way. Not as juicy maybe, but you still got it. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy of contracting the coronavirus because it's coming for all of us. Logan, Lane, Pamela, Cigarfish, that's a new one. Bed Shredder Delay, Stripes, you're really rarely here in the beginning. Nice to see Linda. And Ariana, everybody have a great little time here. This list will be over before you know it. Some of these entries are so short, it makes me really just want to smack my mama. I'm kidding. Number 14, plus 10. Ran away from home. I was 10 years old. Wow. I gathered some blankets and snacks and then headed to a mountain's resting place. I rode a bus for 2 hours, hiked up a mountain to the rest area my dad and I used to enjoy ramen cups at, and there was a generator nearby which kept me warm. I drank water at the springs, and some campers even gave me food when there was a large camping ground a bit lower to the mountain. After 3 days, I just went home because I really had to poop. But I did not want to crap in the woods. I mean, how lucky is this stupid 10-year-old bastard that he didn't get captured and then, hustled into slavery? Are you kidding? If Epstein and his gang were on the loose, they'd have been like, oh man, we got a live one. Messed up to say the least. But how do you guys feel about China just lying? I feel their lies are going to have a huge impact on the world and their inability to prepare for something that is clearly a big deal, that China is underselling as not a big deal. And they literally got them in death houses right now where they just want everybody to die. And it's like, what are you going to do? Light the building on fire? Like, If this thing can stay, you know, on surfaces for days and then still be something we can get. Ooh. Scary stuff. What's Stripe saying she doesn't want to be disappointed by? Is somebody taking a bath? If you guys don't make a good amount of bubbles in that bath, then is it really a bath? You know? I know some people like to split baths into baths and bubble baths, but you're gonna have a bath without bubbles? That would be an indication that there's no soap in there. And then you're just in human soup. You're just stewing in your dirty juices? Put the soap in the water. Jeez. Nasty man or woman soup. Look. Nice boobs is not gonna change. That you're sitting in water and the dirt that is accumulated on you is coming off into that water. Oh, you know. Soap though. Soap, guys. I shouldn't have to be telling you this. You know, I'm not your dad. I gotta tell you to put soap in the bath water. Come on now. Ugh. Seraphin says, what about a Bubba bath? Is that like multiple people named Bubba that you're bathing in? Pamela says, what if it's a bath bomb? Show me that. Show me the bath bomb going off. That's cute. I'd get those. Maybe. Then I'd have to clean the bathtub. I should do that. I'll do that today. No, I have getting hot to do today. Maybe I could clean the bathroom tonight. Because I'm planning to get new bath mats, and those can't just go in the bathroom without it getting cleaned, you know? How dare you lead me astray after having initially been led astray by myself, talking about nonsense. Number 23. I'm gonna fly kick your mom down a flight of stairs. Who the hell said that? I can't stop laughing. Please give context. This dude's name is Happy Penis 101. What? What? Number 22. When I'm playing video games and get mad and want to smash my keyboard, I jump out of my chair, do some sort of Irish jig or something to get all that motion out of me, and then sit back down and everything is normal again. If you're angry, dance like you're Irish. What is dancing like you're Irish? Does he mean like the step dancing? This is just bizarre. This is truly bizarre. Number 21. Had a tantrum, threw a coffee pot. Over nothing that big. I was awful. As I know my husband will read this, I humbly apologize for being such a bitch last summer. You got a husband that's going through your fucking Reddit messages? Get some space between you fucking losers. Like, give people space. Let them do their shit. You're reading through every comment on somebody's fucking Reddit account? Come on now. How bored are you? How bored are you? Man. Whatever. If I had somebody that I was with, like in a wife capacity, that I suspected was going through my comments, I would deliberately make comments, weave a narrative of untruths and nuisance. Like, I would make it deliberately annoying to read. I would make it lengthy. Like, it would probably just be me writing nice, spelled Noice, on about 50 different pictures of titties every night, you know? And it would just be like, nice.
Someone did something similar to that.
But then there'd be one cock in there too. And then the wife would be like, what? And I'd be like, nice. She's looking at pictures of cocks. Wait a minute. Was it maybe he took a wrong click. Oh, like he was in Parental, and then as soon as he typed it, press enter. Oh my God, the picture changed. The picture changed. It was in the wrong box. Put the cock in the wrong box. All right, Pamela says, I'm good, Dia. I did my first midterm today. I think I did well. Good for you, Pamela. Here's hoping you actually did well, because we'd have a problem otherwise. You know? Time and oftentimes money down the drain. So as a reminder to what the hell we're reading tonight, because to be honest, I kind of forgot based on these entries. Worst things that people said out of anger. Huh. What was the thing that the guy said? So it's not just things said, it's things people did too. Oh no. Well, it should have been like worst acts out of anger. Is that too late to change? Worst things said out of anger. How about worst angry? Come here. And then you write angry acts. And then that's kind of tiny, so you can make it a little bit bigger by clicking. Maybe like a 92. Maybe like 102 even. Yeah, that works. That's like obnoxiously big. You can make the angry red for no reason. Save that over here. Save it after slamming your fingers into random keys on the keyboard. Come back over here. Swap that out for that one. And then bask in the beauty of the fact that it's not going to change the name of the video. Will you remember to do it? Man, titties are more important than changing the name of it. You guys are here for the interactive journey that was the what? Now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks for the subscription, Art Scrub. This guy. Number 20. It's not something that I did, but something that I came close to doing. Oh, a hypothetical fucking response to an entry. Wonderful. Boy, I do not want to consider myself some kind of comment snob. But this one literally made me make a face in the beginning of it. Like, here we go. It's not something that I did, but Jesus, how do you do that? Somebody asked the question, what's the worst thing you did or said? And much like every other question that's like, hey, doctors, can you tell me about this? And somebody's like, I'm not a doctor, but hey, police officer, can you tell me about this? Well, I'm not a police officer, but tonight I've asked you, what is something you have done or said out of anger? And this is your opener. Well, it's not something I did. Oh, but something that I came close to doing. And then here's the thing. To me, say you ask a question that's about, like, it's targeted to police officers, and I'm like a security guard. You know what I do? Just get right into the anecdote, as opposed to going, well, I'm not a fucking police officer. You know what I mean? Jesus. I don't know. It's such a weird pet peeve, but I felt to share. I came close to doing that, snapped me out of my real rationalizing of the relationship, and lingers as a warning forever in the back of my brain. Just a slice of what this guy's like. Now, maybe I'm an asshole, and I'm overanalyzing, but let me just read this uninterrupted and think about the type of person that wrote this. It's not something that I did, but something I came close to doing that snapped me out of my rationalizing of a relationship and lingers as a warning in the back of my brain. Here we go. I was in a very unhealthy, borderline abusive relationship for 2 years with a woman who controlled me, isolated me from my friends, and we argued constantly. And one night, after what felt like weeks of arguing, we were screaming at each other while I held a heavy drinking glass with water in it in my hand. I was overcome with fury, and in that moment, I came so close to just chucking a glass of water to the ground to shatter it. or to hit her with it. I just wanted to let my anger show or prove a point or something. I don't know. At the last moment, I stopped myself. I've never hit or thrown anything during a fight, but that was my watershed moment, because I knew that if I did it, I would never be able to take it back, and I could never unshatter the glass and unhurt her. Fucking barf. We ended the relationship shortly after, but I tried to keep that moment in my mind in general. Words can't be unsaid and glasses can't be unshattered. No anger is worth that much hurt. You fucking cuck loser. Break a damn glass if it's gonna make you feel better, you piece of shit. Some people are living in this kind of bing bong ass world, and you needed to physically do something physical that maybe would have snapped you out of all this bullshit. You're telling us you were in an unhealthy relationship where you're literally coming to screaming matches with your fucking partner all the goddamn time, but nothing in your brain is going, oh, maybe this isn't a relationship that's going to work out long term. Maybe this isn't something we should sit and talk about, because maybe the communication is the error in this relationship. Maybe it would have taken a glass shattering to shatter the fucking reality that you're painting for yourself before you go to sleep every night after yet another unsuccessful day in the happiness department in my relationship. My God, dude. My God. It's just like some people have like these day jobs. Some people have like they go to work and they just do this monotonous thing. They go to school and they jump through these fucking hoops. So when they come home, it should be something of an escape, something that you can share with someone else to sit down and be happy. But instead you're unhappy at home. What the fuck is that? Hey,
gravy in my sundae.
Damn, baby. Even Kyle's not tripping on a gravy in a Sunday train. But I can appreciate new things, and I appreciate your style. Can't a lot of people say that they're copying your style when you're putting gravy on a sundae? Have you tried it with shredded cheese? What I'm saying about this, man, is not to, I guess, be critical of this dude or person, but fuck me, man. Take it from me. Sometimes you don't need to do anything physical to get into some trouble, or have the girl just go, and then he bent me over when I was saying no, don't do it. Oh my God. And then 5 dudes came in and they were all wearing mascot uniforms, each more spectacular than the last. Number 19. My brother was in middle school and he biked there every day. I told him that I hoped he got run over. Why? Damn, homie. He was hit by a car that very morning?
That's fucked up.
That's so cool.
No, because he was saying it in the heat of the moment, but to have that come true.
Nigga's a witch, dear. This nigga's a witch. He said something and then it was. Imagine if that was me. Also, do you guys believe that in real life, men should not be regarded as witches? Because I think warlock doesn't really apply. I think men are witches too, which is kind of gay. But what, you want to be called a sorcerer or warlock? It's not working like that. Look, if this story is to be believed here, all of it, Chrissy B, wizard, warlock, and sorcerer sound very distinguished. Whereas I think they're just witches. Wizard. So like I become a Wiccan right now, or some bullshit like that. I'm just by default a wizard. I just don't feel like I should be able to claim the wizard title without doing anything.
The term witch is associated with it being a woman who can use magic, who can practice it.
So a dude that can just use magic is just a wizard. Like, as soon as I jump into the Wiccan shit and I'm practicing whatever, I'm now a wizard. I don't know, man. Sounds like I didn't have to do much to get this title. For me, I feel like if you want to be a wizard, you should genuinely be capable of, like, demonstrating fucking, like, you're a virgin and you're like, you've been a virgin for like 30 years. And like women come at you and they're like, hey, you like these big? And you're like, bitch, move from in front of me. Like, it doesn't even faze him. Wow. He can just look straight and think about a board game. Wow. How did he do that? How did he do that? Ariana says, did I just call myself magically abled? Is this my way of actually outing myself as being someone who is involved in witchcraft, but also shaming people who consider themselves wizards, sorcerers, or, you know, what was the other one? Warlocks, when they're not capable or, you know, distinguished in the magical arts. You can't curse nobody and you haven't cast spells, but you want to be a wizard?
What if we call them a mage?
Mage sounds like you have to be, I don't know, versed or capable as well. See, Sean Watson's a wizard. I know this guy. Sean says, I think the gender neutral term in magically gifted. What the fuck? Gender neutrality. Hey. It's Brianna, but I've known so many. So which one is this? And why did they say psst? That's like that thing that Stripes does, where it's like when she's calling the cat. Ridiculous. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 18. I punched my car door once when my brother wouldn't open it for me. No, wait, we really didn't enjoy this one, okay? My brother was in middle school and he biked there every day, and I told him that I hope he got run over. No context, you know, we have to assume that as brothers, maybe they were having a fight or some bullshit. And then the entry says he was hit by a car the same morning and had to be revived 12 times that day. Nobody expected him to live. I've never gotten over what I said. Somebody said you couldn't know when Buddy Holly's bus broke down on his tour. He was about to take that flight. He eventually died instead. He joked with one of his bandmates that he hoped he didn't freeze to death in the broken bus, and the bandmate jokingly responded that he hoped Holly's plane crashed. It haunted that dude for the rest of his life. Bro. That's pretty creepy.
That's why you never say or say I wish that.
Yeah, but it's not even like, you know, a real.
I know they don't mean it,
but you're just suggesting it in a safer than sorry.
No, it's just something that you shouldn't do. Period. No matter how mad you ever get at someone, you should never wish
Stripes
ill upon
and
them.
that stupid cat thing. Psst, 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 psst. Well, Pamela says, I want some video games, Kyle, but I can't decide between Smash Bros. Ultimate or Splatoon. Oh, you mean you want to buy a new video game? Well,
No, she said play some.
Oh, just play.
Yeah, between both of them, which one do you think she should play?
I don't know. I think Smash is more amusing on a moment-to-moment basis. The only thing I don't like about Splatoon is that they're always like hot swapping in and out the modes that are relevant to maybe your taste, and that's whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Temtem sucks though. Blue Glow, do not get Temtem. Don't let anybody, you know. I mean, Pokemon. Yeah. Maybe has this person been sponsored by Temtem? Get out of here with your sponsored. Are you a developer for Temtem? Speedrun says, what about the term caster, Kyle? I think that's kind of lame.
Shut up then.
It's true.
Let them be freaking wizards because they're weaker.
My power level.
I freaking hate you. You're so like indecisive.
My power
and then when
level.
someone brings to your attention a thing.
No, that
You're like,
phrase
"Dude,
is lame
stop."
though. It's lame.
You're lame.
Yeah. As long as you're proud of that. And that's why you're gonna get it. The curse. The curse.
You lame.
The curse. The curse. I don't even have to speak out loud with my curses. Did you know? When you get to this level. Kid Goku says, shouldn't wizard sound like an insult though? Why? And to who? I would imagine being called a wizard would be no more insulting than a person naming themselves after an anime character and then using that default image. Come on.
Linda says that a meaning for wizard, another meaning for wizard is like wise ass or smart ass. So I guess in whatever context you're trying to use it, it could be used as like an insult.
Nestastic, that's gotta be like a meme that I've never heard of. Where were you when Chris Benoit was killed? Oh my god. Pamela says, I'm gonna play Izuna 2. Return of the Unemployed Ninja. I've never heard of this game. That sounds like something that was kickstarted me. Richie Rich Gang says, but wizards are never late, so I may use that excuse next time I sleep in for work. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Wizards are never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to. Number 18. I punched my car door once when my brother wouldn't open it for me. I immediately regretted it once I saw the dent. Also, it cost me a couple $100 to get that dent fixed. You mean you guys didn't have like a dildo and some really hot water? You know? My god.
A plunger works too, you dork.
Didn't need to plunge it. Get a big titty girl out there, get the dildo, get the hot water, film her doing it, make money off of it. So now this thing that would have cost you money is now making you money. Pretty amazing. You know, you got to know how to market. You know, you got to know how to spin. Number 17. Screaming at my little sister for over an hour for something that I messed up. I still feel incredibly bad every time I think about it. She had a hard time back then, and I acted like such an asshole. Wow, well, I'm surprised you at least came to terms with it, because a lot of people, you know, get openly hostile when something that they do is wrong. Pretty crazy, right? Can you imagine people doing, I mean, you all have parents, so I'm sure you don't have to imagine it, but just the idea that maybe in the workplace, or maybe even with people that you at one point considered to be friends, they err, you bring them to terms with that error, and now they're getting hostile with you, like it's your fault, bitch. You the one fucked up. I don't see what's going on here. I want to see how you are seeing these things. I want to get in your brain for a minute. How the hell? What, number 16. I told my mom that I hated her. I was a kid. I absolutely forgive myself for having done it. I've had my own kids do the same thing to me, and when they didn't get their way, it happens. Kids don't understand. But I know it hurt my mom. And that hurt is still with her today. You hurt your mom today. What kind of parent is so lacking in self-awareness that they don't understand that the hurt that what their kids are hitting them with is equal to the hurt that they have negligibly and inadvertently bestowed upon that child? Yeah, it's not deliberate. Okay. But like, what y'all gonna do? Cry? You gonna cry? I'm sorry. People need to fucking get over it, boy. Lucky people still breathing. Did you know you're lucky to still be breathing? This isn't even a coronavirus thing, but it could be.
Oh my god.
There are people getting rounded up right now to go sit in a box until they die with other sick people. That's crazy.
Are you the spokesperson?
I really want to make that video with showcasing that one fucking video because it's haunting. This is a quarantine center. There are no appliances here. No fridges, no receptacles, no, Toilets. This is a place for you to sit and die. Once you enter, you can't leave. What?
Sean has a bit of parent guilt.
To finish this one, I told my mom I hated her I was a kid. I absolutely forgive myself for having done it. I've had my own kids do the same to me. So, I mean, you get it. The hurt stays with my mom to this day, and I certainly regret it. She did not deserve me saying that to her. But it comes with the territory, man. Kids are gonna say shit they don't mean. Kids literally oftentimes learn things by saying them. Like, what the fuck? They're kids. I remember the first time I used the word dick out loud, it was because, I was trying to rhyme with a nursery rhyme, if that's what this is. It was that thing that's like, this old man, he played knick-knack on my dick. And then I remember some old lady was like, wait a minute, what'd you just say? And I was like, he played knick-knack on my dick, bitch. And she was like, you know what that means? And I was like, what you mean? Do I know what it means? I just made up that word. I'm a lyrical genius. I'm a god. I just made up this word. It means what I want it to mean. And then she said, nope, that is the man, pee-pee, the anatomy, the no-no, genitals. I'm like, whoa, slow down, gentles. And she's like, no. Your area down there with your pee hole stick. And I was like, wow. And I learned that day, I learned. Wow. Pamela says it's an old game from before crowdfunding existed. Pamela, well, hopefully we'll be able to crowdfund some happiness to just like pass out. Like we can like, maybe it'll be like the type of tree where we can harvest fruit from it and then shave off a little bit of happiness. Sounds like a drug when we put it like that, huh? Sean says, I used to yell at my 4-year-old for standing too close to the TV repeatedly, and then we learned he just needed glasses. I get guilty feels. And you can never take that back. Do you hate yourself about it for the rest of your life? What can you do? You didn't know. You were ignorant. At least you recognized and changed. And maybe just apologize to him every now and then. Whatever. Even though he's like,
oh, Dad, I don't remember that shit. If you're really sorry, give Kyle $10 for some V-Bucks.
And then he Fortnite dances. Hilarious. That kid's going places. Nastastic says, the coronavirus happens at the same time of year as a Resident Evil 3 is going to be released. True Silverwolf says, Kyle, did you see the video of the riot at one of the hospitals in China? Riots. Listen. In the early days of this virus, there were so many people. Like, I could show y'all some videos I know you haven't seen. People deliberately trying to spread this shit, coughing, spitting in people's faces, going out to the grocery stores and just like, you remember when that hoe in America was licking ice cream and all kind of nasty shit like that? People are doing that over there. All right. Now. I feel that the phase we're waiting for, and again, this is something that you won't hear another YouTuber even say, because if you're not doing that PG makeup tutorial plastic motherfucker garbage on YouTube, you're getting immediately struck or demonetized or fucking silenced. But this is what I'm going to say. And it's funny because it's just the thought. I'm not saying that I want it to happen, but apparently real niggas ain't supposed to talk on this website. Listen to what I'm going to say. And this is where I believe that we are. We are at a point where we're waiting now for people to get so stupid that they actively instigate the spread of the virus here. Now, of course, nobody wants that. I do not want that, right? But I see some idiot going over there trying to get it just to bring it back, just to spread it. Maybe they're insane, so they're going to do the whole, oh, you're racist if you don't want to have this or something. Maybe you're, dude. Dude, insanity. And it's only going to take one crazy person. And there are plenty of crazy people that would do things for attention, that would do things just because, that would do things because they want a virtue signal and they think that it's going to get them some puss. You know, it's wild. And I'm scared that that person's probably already out there. That person's probably already out there. And again, we may be overthinking it, thinking that there's like a reason in their head behind it. They could just be doing it to do it. And that sucks, but hey, I've already seen that shit on Twitter. People going, oh, you know, you're immediately racist if you don't want to have it. Wait, it's a virus. What do you mean if we don't want to have it, we're racist? We don't have the right to protect ourselves from that? Like, people, we think should we be inviting that into our homes? I don't understand. Oh, that's racist that you're not doing that. Weird. Just weird. Just because the Chinese government is crazy doesn't mean everybody here has to be. There is absolutely no reason to adopt such insane ideologies to believe like, oh, well, we should accept it. Richie said, Kyle got on Venmo. I got you on Venmo for the V-Bucks. Don't you say that. I will look for my phone right now. Be still my beating heart. My V-Bucks. Enough. Project Valkyrie says, racist for not wanting a virus. Bitch, I don't want to die. You think it's a joke, though. You think I'm just like taking it to the next level. Twitter is on fire with people. You remember I use the Ghostbusters analogy because it's so pure. When they made an all-female version of Ghostbusters, if you're the type of person that has a brain that works, if you watch that trailer, you thought to yourself, this is bad. You know why? There's a difference between a good joke and somebody just being loud, okay? Now, that movie was just going to be loud people yelling. And hey, look, I like Family Guy as much as the next guy, but to pretend that Family Guy has anything like really nuanced, structured, witty, or smart is insane. Family Guy is just a series of fart jokes and visual gags and references. Hey, have you seen this? Wouldn't it be funny if this was like this? Oh man, that reminds me of the time that I was this and this crazy person was doing this. And what if Hitler's riding a unicycle? That's what that is, right? Now, I'm not saying that I expected anything exceptional out of an all-female Ghostbusters, but the narrative around it always excited and astounded me. It was like this. When you look at Ghostbusters, the all-women version, and you think to yourself, man, that looks like shit. Somebody responds, oh, you're just sexist. And you're like, whoa, wait, what? I don't have a problem with the fact that it's all ladies. I just think it looks like a shit movie. And if a trailer like that had all dudes in it, it would still be bad. Do you get what I'm saying? So here we are with this virus. And people are dying. More people than you know that they're reporting. And they're putting people away in jail. They're hauling them off, never to be seen again. If they're sharing any information, some people literally just taking a video. So imagine it if you will, all right? You live in a country where people are dying in the streets. People are being hauled off, thrown into the backs of trucks. And if you take a video of that shit from your window and release that video onto the internet, you are now a criminal. You have done something illegal, because if that information gets out, any information contrary to the public or official bullshit. So think about it like this, all right? The Chinese government says only 10 people have died by the coronavirus, and you look in your backyard and there's 30 corpses, and all of them wearing a shirt that say we died of this virus. And you take a picture of that and then you put it out there. Oh, wait a minute, that's more people than the government was saying. And the government goes, everything is fine, everybody's all right. But then you go to the hospital and it's chock full of people sitting in beds, no separation. You know, doctors are falling over in the aisles. And you put that on the internet and now you're a criminal. And they're going to devote time, energy, and manpower to putting you in jail instead of doing what could be done to, I don't know, maybe put a lid on this motherfucker. Maybe get people, you know, a little more condensed. And then we, the assholes who luckily are separated by a body of water, are going to jump online and just talk about it and have some idiot go, well, you guys are racist because you don't want that over here. What? What am I reading? What am I reading? I don't know what to say. Okay? Ryukage said, I stopped watching Family Guy years ago. It's not to say that Family Guy isn't amusing or, for me, it's great background television. It's not like I'm going to get out of an episode without having a chuckle or a laugh, but that's because I am the type that can enjoy a fart joke every now and then, a really crass, stupid, rude, tasteless joke. Doesn't mean that it's anything other than a guilty pleasure. Doesn't mean that it's witty, like I said, or smart. But at least it's not like just somebody inventing something. I think a movie's bad, so now I'm sexist to you? I don't want to get a virus and potentially fall into bad health and potentially die, and that's racist to you? Us saying no, a plane or a boat full of people who are infected with a virus should not come here does not make us racist, dude. That's how we're trying to contain something before it spreads. Even the Chinese understand that. You got all these fucking sappy videos of the heroes that are doctors and nurses, God bless them, trying their best in this losing battle that they were pretty much set up to lose because their government tried to keep everything quiet and save face, on a political stage instead of actually doing something about it as quickly as they could. I saw this video of a nurse hugging the air because she couldn't get close to her kid. Why would she do that? Why not just walk right up to her and hug her? Oh, because it's a virus. The same type of virus where I'm thinking, I don't want these people here close to us, but I'm racist for thinking that. Fucking stupid, man. So it's like, either we just shut up and don't even waste the time talking to people who clearly don't think, or we just go crazy. Wait, what were you guys saying about Pusheen? I love that Pusheen. He's so cute. Pusheen. That's right, you love it, Valkyrie. Give you something else to love. Whatever's in that bowl. It's got to be like rice, right? I like that there's a little bit of rice on his cheek, on his face. And this is really what I need to see to continue. Somebody said, we all know that the highest form of animation is Johnny Test. The anime with whip cracks every time somebody moves their hands. Like, what the hell? Number 15. Okay. I had a really cliche high school bully situation. Even explaining why sounds incredibly stupid for a 30-year-old to describe. He was a year older than me, and he liked my girlfriend despite having his own. Man, them titties must have been huge. He and my girlfriend graduated, and all of us broke up. I became friends with his girlfriend. Friends being the operative word. He started showing up at the school, places where I was going. He egged my mom's house and stole her mailbox. That's a federal offense, isn't it? I don't know. Showed up at my house during a party with all of his friends and tried to fight me, but couldn't really explain himself when questioned and had no response when I was like, I'm just not gonna fight you. So I mean, obviously you don't fuck with my mom. I got/borrowed some paintball guns from my friend, got another friend, and 3 of us drove up to the frat where he lived. It was Friday. He went to college, like a town over, and we waited. Did I sneak a N into waited? I'll let you guys decide. Titties out. It had a big long porch. This is the type of frat that has a porch in the front, on which they always hung out. I did the homework. After maybe about half an hour, he comes outside to smoke a cigar on the porch with a few of his bros. To those bros, I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this, but war is war. We got out of the car, a few doors down. The driver go to the next block. Or I had the driver go to the next block, and me and my friend crept up to the side of the porch. There was a second staircase up to it. I don't need the architectural layout. Let me know you grabbed a fucking bunch of paintball guns and then when you lit this bitch up. Is that it? And there were casualties in the way of other people that got mixed up. We lit the porch up, all of them. We did not discriminate. I'm talking we were within 10 feet of them. They only had like portable chairs as cover. And were drunk and caught totally off guard. This was a hit mobster. This was a hit a mobster would have been proud of. We took off and our driver grabbed us a block away. A week later, he sucker punched me in the face at a football game in my high school. I smashed my nachos in his face and like 15 people got involved in the brawl. He was banned from campus and I got a cool detention slip for inciting a riot. Well, you got him banned from campus. Go you. Rookie mistake, though. If he knew where you lived and was doing stupid shit like stealing your mailbox, man, I don't even know. Guys, if you're dealing with somebody that keeps escalating shit, have them escalated in a capacity where you're recording it, my dude, and then be really flamboyant. I do not want your attention and would like for you to back off. Say shit like that out loud. And if they're too stupid to piece it together, let whatever happens, happens. If you approach me, I will defend myself. Please get out of my face. You know what I mean? And then yell, oh my God, this knife in my hand. Shing! You know what I mean? Where did this come from? Oh, I'm stomping on your balls. Why couldn't you just leave me alone? I didn't want this. Oh, your poor mother. Will you have children now? Oh, I'm messing, I'm ruining your cock. What are you going to do with your time now? Oh, so much time. There was time now. That is a reference to a Twilight Zone episode. Jeez. What are you doing, Kyle? Whoa. What's going on in the chat? For once, I don't see wrenches. Impressed with you guys. How impressive. Project Valkyrie says my bush, Kyle. Wait. Pushin. That's different. Kid Goku says someone in class told that there are people saying that the Chinese government created the virus for population control in China. That's not true. It is a manufactured virus, meaning it was created in a laboratory and it is authored by Chinese people. But whether it was conceived as a bio weapon, you know, is neither here or there. The long and short of it is, it most certainly accidentally got out. So that's all that really matters. All that really should matter to us is keeping it the hell away from us. But people out here tripping. Well, if it isn't Siren saying hi to everyone. Hello, Siren. Mr. Yokage, at least I have my books. Oh, yes. I need to get Rhea back in these chats. She's the only one that will bathe for me. You guys are all dry. What's it all about? It's like a desert in these streams. This is my new thing, is people taking a bath while listening to me. Wow. Number 14. My dad was a loving father, and I loved him with all my heart. He was like my best friend, and there was nothing that I couldn't tell him. But he was an alcoholic. Sometimes things got really bad, and he was a mess, and I tried to help him get better. There was also the time that... Wait, is that 770?
Black heart, black heart, black heart.
Black heart, black heart, black heart. Black heart, black heart, black heart. Well, I do like black things. And hearts are pretty cool. 770's got to be 420 plus 350. So, oh my God, the chimes are going crazy. Must be windy outside. I appreciate that donation, Terminally Heartbroken. Thank you.
Smoke weed every day.
And I also thank you for that Tree Fitty.
$3.50.
Tree Fitty. What was I gonna say? Linda says my bathtub is too small. Oh well, we'll take a shower then. I believe in you. I didn't think about that. Linda, you've brought a wonderful thing to my attention. You know, maybe everybody can't take a bath, you know, and if you would rather take a shower, then that makes more sense. Hopefully you have some sort of Bluetooth speaker so that the water running doesn't compromise the sound of me, and then you guys can do that for me. Pamela says I have listened to streams in the bathtub before, Kyle, but it was after the fact. Oh, not like live. Y'all need to prove that too. Richie gang, you need to take some baths for me. Kyle, find your phone, son. Oh, he's right, man. Where could the phone have gone? Look, I can't lie to you. I don't want to move too much because I kind of feel like I have to pee. And the only thing that... Oh, wait, is this it? Ooh, it's in that blanket. Shit, I can feel it through the blanket, but... Oh, boy, come on. All right, I got you. Oh, damn. Let's see. Turn this thing on. So I'll be able to hear it in the past. Damn, Rich, I appreciate that $15 on Venmo. You the real hero here, son. Let's give it up to Rich. The Rich. That's not the button I meant to press, but it was green, so I got confused. I'm sorry. Thank you, Richie. I love you. You're a saint, and I believe in you. Wow. Is everybody okay? Did everybody have a decent day? Either way. My dad was a loving father, and I loved him with all of my heart. He was like my best friend, and there was nothing that I couldn't tell him. But he was an alcoholic. Sometimes things got real bad, and he was a mess. And I tried to help him get better. There was also times when he didn't drink, but that time he was drinking a lot and had a couple of seizures. Well, goddamn, baby. I was so worried about him and stayed at his place almost every night for a year. And when I wasn't there, I always slept with my phone so that he could call me if something came up. I was only 19 years old at the time, and one day I was so tired to take care of him that I said, sometimes I wish he was dead so I could start living my own life. After I said it, I felt so bad, and I didn't mean it. I loved him so much. Only 2 days later, he was found dead at his house. He had a seizure because he had taken alcohol and some pills. That was the worst thing I had ever said, and I wish I had never said it. Some of these people are witches out here, so it's really weird that I even brought up witches, you know what I mean? Because I think these people may have like some latent magical abilities where they can just cast like a verbal thing and it just comes to life like that, you know? Maybe I should try that out soon. Hell yeah. Richie Rich Gang says, find your phone. No, wait, that was ages ago. Nestastic says, do you play zombies, Kyle? Do you mean on Call of Duty? I most certainly don't. I don't know why, I just don't go for it. You know, I like when Fortnite does its little zombie thing. I don't play single player Fortnite, but if they incorporated more zombie modes into the multiplayer, I'd play that more often. Because I really do like it. They should make that Fortnite single player mode free to play so we can all play that. Because I really do like, I don't know, the mindless kind of zombie survival gameplay. It's really fun, cute to me. I remember when Left 4 Dead was a big deal, man. That feels like 15 years ago now, huh? Crazy. Whatever. What's going on in all of your days? Have you done something recently that was out of anger? Send me a message about that. Well, put it in the Discord, or if it's personal, Snapchat it to me. I really want to know. I know some of you guys are much crazier than you let on. I'm talking like keying people's cars crazy. So just let me know. Unless you think it's not that bad, which is interesting as well. Whatever. I get a lot of coronavirus updates. Oh my god! What the fuck? I didn't want to see that. Oh my god. It was like some person, I guess, that had been working nonstop as a nurse or a doctor, and like something had happened to their foot where like the flesh you could see through their skin, and I don't know if they peeled it off or whatever. It was disgusting. Oh my god. Number 13, my mother's ex-husband and I had a really volatile relationship. He was mentally and emotionally abusive, and my mom was an alcoholic. Well, everybody's an alcoholic in this list. There was one day things got extremely bad, but my mom and her ex-husband were drinking. All I did was walk in the door, and that's when all hell went loose. I was told that I had no friends. I was told my family didn't care about me, and that if I disappear, it would be a good break because I was disappointing. I was told that they wished I was dead. I kept trying to tell them to leave me alone. I tried hiding in my room too, but they followed me. Why doesn't this shit get like recorded more often? Wouldn't you just love to sit down and watch a video series of somebody just recording their, parental guardians, just giving them shit like this? And then we could help with our views by making it go viral, so maybe they feel like pieces of crap. Even though probably that kid would get ejected from that home because it wouldn't be safe to be in the midst of somebody that is now upset because of their own deeds. Because the kid recorded them. But still, man, better to take their chances than deal with this kind of outburst being normalized, you know? All I did was walk in the door, and that's when it all started. God forbid, right? At one point, finally, it became so enraging that I flipped my bed over because I kept a knife under my bed and then chased them out with the knife and told them that I would kill them and not to go to sleep. Yeah, that was a fun thing to explain to the cops. Oh my God. Isn't it crazy though? You were just like trying to get them away from you because they were harassing you. But now you the one. So if they would turn you into the police, why don't you just record them and put them on blast on the internet? Expose those motherfuckers. Come on. Oh my God, someone's plugging their gem blog at the end of this fucking post? Richie Rich says, Kyle, how much is the zombie mode on Fortnite? I don't know. I hope it's not more than $30 because if they're still charging people for something that was supposed to have gone free soon, man, that'll be a little bit messed up, you know?
I remember it being like $10.
It was, it's got to be like 20, something like that.
Why would it be more now?
Look, all right. I'll Google it right now. My God. Fortnite saved the world. Don't ask me why something would be a certain price. I can only tell you what is, not why. It's $29.99. I was right the first time. But people second guessing me is going to make me wronger every day. God damn it. So I was completely and utterly right.
The standard is 20. The deluxe is 30.
So didn't I just say 20? Yeah, you said 10. I went to 20 after saying 30. And there you go, Dia. Both of my answers are right. One of your answers is wrong.
I remember you giving me like $10 and that being...
Yeah, because at the time it was probably worth buying because there may have been a sale going on. Forgive me, Dia. But I'm scared. You know me. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not getting any experience points anymore for being right. You know, I got all the right guy experience points I could get talking to Stripes. Oh, man. I'm bringing Stripes back for lists. Kick singing, scream sings. She's gonna go nuts. As a matter of fact, I would like to welcome.
You better pick up the phone, Stripes.
Wait, shouldn't it be ringing? I wonder if I muted it this way. It is annoying, so if I can mute just the ring, then that works in a big way. Give me a second, I just need to pull up my control panel. Oh my god. Damn, Rich! Rich, you really want Save the World gameplay? I didn't know it was like that, Rich. The Kyle channel would like to acknowledge my man Rich once again for coming through with those hot Venmo payments. How does he do it? How does he know? How is he there? All I can say is, well, this guy.
Oh, ow.
Wait, what did you just say?
Sorry, it's just, I had the sound turned up too high, so it fucking scared me.
What's going on? Did you call me at like 5 in the morning today?
Yeah, well, you're sometimes awake at 5
I
in the
was
morning.
awake, but I think I was watching something at that point. Yeah. Plus, I was modding Sims this morning. Yeah.
Sims?
Yeah, that's a new thing that's going to be happening. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Not really. And they're all like naughty mods too, like drugs and violence. Oh, what?
I called you because I really wanted to see this video essay that I found in my watch later from a long time ago.
What was it about?
Steven Spielberg and his impact on animation.
Wait a minute. 4chan says that he bought a $200 package of Fortnite stuff? Wow. What the hell? That couldn't possibly grant you anything gangster considering, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it didn't give you anything towards Battle Royale. Sorry. Weren't we the ones watching that video on like, I think it was called Bonkers, an animated show?
Well, yes.
Yeah, and that was why I was thinking about Spielberg. But the only other cartoon that is relevant from him that I know is Freakazoid, which I loved. And it's a shame we didn't...
Rabbit.
Huh?
He made Roger Rabbit. And something else. No, he's made several cartoons. It's just one of them.
Well, you go look him up, because I don't know him.
And progressively he got more and more hands off.
Listen.
But the takeaway is that he had enough star power in his name to pull the right people in the right places to make very wonderful things.
I didn't think that calling you was going to give me such a lesson on cartoons. You are such an animated woman. You're like the cartoon version of my video game style. Number 12. This is relatively low.
I didn't know you were still streaming. I laughed. I thought you'd call me because you were done.
No! I'm not even like halfway through the list. This is relatively low stakes, but I still feel terrible about it. When I was a kid, 12 plus years old, my sister and I were home alone together frequently because both of our parents worked and I was old enough to babysit. We lived in the house that was too small for all four of us in a bad neighborhood, and it was a permanently dirty old house that was falling apart. So, background stress levels were high, just to set the tone. My sister went to a friend's house to play across the street. Meanwhile, I couldn't find my gem doll that I'd gotten from a friend online and was looking everywhere for it. They don't make gem anymore, so it was a very important doll for me. While I'm looking, my sister comes home and timidly asks for me.
Sis?
What?
So you know I went over to play at the neighbor's house?
Yeah.
Her dad got mad at us and ripped the head off that doll that you like to punish her. But I think it was the one that belonged to you that I brought over there. How you feel about that?
So naturally I lost my mind and tore into her. I was furious. Not only was that my doll, but it was rare and out of print and already older than either of us. So how dare she steal it from my room and play with it and get it broken? I yelled at her so loud and so hard that I went hoarse, and she crumbled into tears. Bitch, crocodile ass tears. You need to give that girl something she want. What the Pringle?
I was so happy Epic was making games again. I'm a fan of the Unreal series and I got 3 full access accounts for Fortnite. All our founders level perks.
Oh my god, Fortune.
Listen.
Sorry, did somebody send you money?
Yes. Why? How do you just assume based on my reaction that's what happened?
Yes.
Oh, come on. It could have been anything. Okay. First of all, thank you, 4chan. You are single-handedly keeping the bills paid out here until we see whether or not they allow my channel to be appealed in the demonetization department. You're a hero. You're also stream boss, so let me know what you want the little GIF to be changed to. But that being said, it's interesting to know that you were, I want to say, eager to see what 4chan does. I mean, again, I find 4chan a very interesting and amusing game. It's the battle royale aspect that I'm not freaky about, that I'm not sold on. I really love the cross promotion shit they have going on, and I'm a sucker for it. It's got to be like a guilty pleasure. I just love the idea of having Batman and, you know, all this Marvel shit, and you got fucking Borderlands characters and shit like that in there. Even though they are thinly veiled advertisements for other things, but so is everything in America. I do love it, and I can see where you were coming from in the initial purchase of it, but it's just funny, I want to say how it all went chronologically. You know, they released a game that they wanted to be kind of like a 3-dimensional tower defense game where you're just fighting zombies, but Battle Royale was just so intense at the time. And what was it? What's the other Battle Royale game? PUBG was, you know, killing it as far as popularity was concerned, and they were actually asking Epic what's up because it's their engine that they were playing on, and Fortnite saw that shit, that there was basically an opening, so they made a battle royale game, including the gimmick of the building that was incorporated into the single player mode, and they basically just made a better, smoother, functional and polished version of the battle royale game that PUBG had. And instead of updating it, you know, PUBG's like the Blockbuster, right, Stripes? I don't have to tell you because you don't remember PUBG and you still know Fortnite's name. But PUBG had countless chances to basically make itself better, but they kept literally patting themselves on the back going, we're PUBG, what are they going to do, play something else? And that's exactly what they did. Yeah. It's like they put a gun on a table and said, what are you going to do, shoot me? And Fortnite was like, I don't want to do this. And then PUBG was like, I will pay you. And they were like, please, don't make me do this. They deserved what they got. 4chan, I love you. What's he saying huh to? Bouncing Dias. You want a gif of me making Dia bounce? That would be so crazy. I don't think I could leave something like that on stream. I think it would be a little bit much. Oh no.
You could have someone animate me bouncing. Like a little...
Look, I will go green screen that later. But it would only be staying there until somebody else becomes stream boss. And I do believe it would be a deterrent from people donating, because then Dia would go away. So that's a technicality I can't roll with, you know, because bouncing titties is what people want. Coca-Cola says, is this rare footage of Kyle nutting? Where the hell? Who, did somebody write that?
Yes.
Where?
Because of 4chan's 100.
Oh, Well, that's funny. That's funny. 4chan, you're a hero. You're a saint and a scholar. Again, man, you know, as much as I love my Java Fortnite world, we should just, you know, you should tell me how to establish a bedrock or what's the word, you know, realm or something. Just tell me how to do it. Just write how to do it in the Discord. And by the end of the night, I will do it so that any and everybody who wants a Minecraft world of this channel will have somewhere to go. And then we can start the building process together. Just tell me how to establish a realm, and then I will drop that shit in there. And maybe you don't have to tell me either. I'll just figure it out later. But I do want it to be something that everybody on their Switch or their Xbox or their PS4 or PC to be able to jump in. Because I know Stripes has her little Switch, so she can do that too. God, it's really just us counting down the hours until we're in Animal Crossing.
He's sticking to it. He says, yeah, I think bouncing Diaz would be awesome.
Oh, I'll green screen the footage of Dia bouncing. But it'll just be like a one stream thing. Great. That's how I'll get away from people trying to not donate to keep her there.
You should make the price tag a little higher then.
I should make Dia bouncing a donation GIF.
Oh my god.
That makes more sense.
But you still have to give 4chan what he wants and then make...
Yeah, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, man. Oh, yeah. But I've got it all figured out. So you ready to green screen that, Dia? I should put like a ninja mask on you or something crazy like that. Like we should wrap your head and like,
Why?
Why not?
No.
What you want the promotion, Dia?
Yes, also he said me. Otherwise you could just look up...
No, I'm just saying, like, you want the promotion, that hot promotion. You want me to...
Not just that. Otherwise you would have just wanted a pair of boobs bouncing.
Girl, I can't believe... Listen.
I don't care.
I can't
Do what
believe... You want that promotion, Dia. Can you believe this, Stripes?
I'm trying to please 4chan.
What?
Listen. This girl was getting yelled at because of a doll. She collapsed into... I don't believe that kid actually felt bad. And to be honest, do you agree with me that maybe the girl was to blame a little bit if she just left this doll out for the girl to take? You know, even if she went into her room to get it, like, you should hide your things a little bit better. Maybe even up off the ground. I guess we can't always assume that somebody's gonna go in our room and take shit that ain't theirs. You know? She collapsed onto her bed and sobbed, and I took the doll back into my room. I looked at it, and it was a grungy old Barbie doll. It wasn't the gem doll. I felt so guilty for screaming at my sister and hearing her sob through the walls. Made me feel like a monster. I'd ripped her a new one for nothing, an old raggedy Barbie with missing hair and chewed up feet. Reminds me of Cynthia from Rugrats, huh? Stripes, that's a cartoon. Stripes, that's a cartoon.
I know who Cynthia is.
Okay, so that doesn't give you like a reaction. Oh, cartoons.
She's ugly. I'm sorry.
Oh, it can only be pretty, Stripes. I didn't know. I can only...
wait, no, she's like that because Angelica made her that way.
Yeah, she's a completely and wonderful, you know, little bit of character development for... she's a prop that shows you the type of person Angelica is. She looks like that because of Angelica. And you have to wonder, I don't know if there was a backstory for why Cynthia looks like... There was?
She just cut up her hair to make it look more like her hair.
I thought, you know, I would have liked it more if, like, Cynthia was too pretty.
I don't know if she made the dress too. I don't think she made the dress.
I would like it better if it was like, Cynthia's too pretty, so to make me the prettier one, I'm going to make this doll a little more ugly. I would have loved that.
No, I'm pretty sure she is just her vision of beauty. No.
4chan says, Kyle, think man show girls on trampoline. My man, that is a reference that most people in here are not going to fucking get. It's a reference to something called The Man Show that used to have a dude named Jimmy Kimmel on that motherfucker. And Adam Carolla, if I'm not mistaken. It was a different fucking time, and it's almost 30 years ago now. It was a different fucking time. So it's funny now that we live in a world where Jimmy Kimmel bitch ass is acting like he wasn't sitting on the Man Show with Adam Carolla. And it was just like a show that celebrated misogyny. We're drinking beer, we're sitting in chairs, we're watching girls with their titties out bouncing all over the place. And that was it. It couldn't get any more crass. They would just walk around squeezing girls' titties in public and all kind of stupid shit like this. That was the show. And now we get these assholes on TV virtue signaling like, that we were different people, like that's not expected of everybody. It's not that the times have changed, homie. People just grow up. And like, maybe when you're young, you should be able to enjoy and have fun being young. And then when you get older, you're not supposed to, embody that kind of shit, at least publicly, because, maybe you're an example to other people and maybe you should be held accountable. Boys gonna be boys though, man. That doesn't excuse straight up non-consensual behavior. Of course not. But the idea that we are not supposed to have feelings or, even voice those feelings without, having people come down on us.
There's a difference between voicing what you think and another acting out those feelings.
Again, that's what I'm saying. So there should be nothing that's non-consensual, but we are all just as entitled to feel and voice as the next guy. And that's exactly how I feel with a lot of these people that are championing whatever bullshit that they're waving a banner for. They want everybody to accept them, but they can't accept shit from other people. It's comedic, you know what I mean? So either it's all okay or none of it is. But I think people's definition of equality is a little bit warped, and that's the comedy of it. So look, eventually this bitch comes out of her room and apologizes to her sister. I explained that I was so mad, or why I was so mad, at what I incorrectly assume, and I told her that it wasn't her fault, that the neighbor's crazy dad was an a-hole. He later apologized to her and the daughter too, but that made me feel just as bad as he was. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't feel good. I like hiccup burped. Whoa.
There's zero.
Help me. It's been over a decade since that happened, and my sister and I have both moved on and have a great sibling relationship, but I still feel so horrible about how I treated her when I was a teenager. I wish I had been more level-headed. Gem star earrings. This bitch really is into gem. This girl is really into gem.
Gem is in truly outrageous.
Shut up.
Truly outrageous.
I'm really into when people are super into something specific.
It's called a hyperfixation.
Yes, and I really like when somebody is into like okay, only the bottom half of the contents of bags inside boxes of peanut butter crunch. Something just like absurdly specific. Oh my god.
You've kind of lost me. I don't understand.
What do you mean?
It has to be an actual thing that you're speaking about, and this doesn't seem like an actual thing. That sounds more like OCD than anything else.
No, it's not OCD. Being really into the
bottom,
the contents of the bottom half of a bag inside a box of peanut butter crunch. In all boxes of peanut butter crunch.
Oh, that's OCD.
It's not OCD.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Well, it's not a hyperfixation either. So
is he for real? Is 4chan for real with this thing he just wrote?
What did he say?
I'm not repeating that.
Okay. I won't know.
4chan said, Kyle, the Man Show taught me how to drink beer. And he used to, well... Kyle 2020, don't prune the boobs. Number 11. I chucked, meaning like I threw, a My Little Pony at my sister's head and hit her smack in the middle with the unicorn horn. This was because she wouldn't let me play as Rarity. Get your own Rarity dolls. To be fair, Rarity is the prettiest. What does Rarity look like? Is that the one with the unicorn? I mean the rainbow?
Purple hair.
No, Rarity is the white one with the purple
Oh,
hair.
Rainbow Dash is the one with the rainbows.
Yes.
Of course. How come this one doesn't make her hair curl in the front, the doll? I'm looking at like a little figurine, and it looks like crap compared to... I'll share screens. It looks like crap compared to the little picture, you know, like the hair comes and curls on both sides and stuff. But
the blind box ones are pretty fine.
blind
No, I'm sorry. Blind bag ones are pretty fine. They're tiny though.
is blind bag sort of like a promotion, like loot box, where you don't know what you're gonna get?
Well, yes, that's what it was. I have one actually. I have they were from 2012. I got them when I was like 15, 16.
Those aren't Pokemon.
16.
What am I supposed to do with those? Project Valkyrie says, I don't think boobs can prune. Well, consider it a Kyle challenge. Guys, test after a couple of, you do it for 2 hours, then get back to me. See what's going on. Coca-Cola says, my cat threw up in my Rarity toy. In it. How big was this Rarity toy? Where the cat could get in there and throw up in it. Or was it very small, but the cat, you know,
Maybe
really knew how to use its paws to just be like, in it, dude. I never cleaned it, so there's chunks of cat.
Let's just throw it out.
That's a proper
get it.
cringe story. I still have that Rarity toy, and by now my cat has thrown up on every pretty My Little Pony toy I've ever had. Talk about asserting dominance. You know, what a cat. What a cat. Oh my god. I don't think there's anything more to say. Number 10. In middle school, one of my classmates was permanently in a wheelchair. He was also a bit of a bully. He was making fun of me and a friend in middle school, and I said, come on, man, let's go find some stairs. I still cringe pretty hard about that. I bet you he cringes thinking about that shit every night. What you mean you a bully and you're in a wheelchair? How is everybody not hitting him with the most savage shit in the world every time he tries to bully? Hey, you know what? Let's do something this dude can't. Walk away. You know what I'm talking about? On that bitch ass. What you got going on, bitch? My God. Oh no, it's not true, Stripes. Were there people in wheelchairs in your school?
I don't remember any kids in wheelchairs actually.
Yeah.
Or crutches.
Good. That means that people weren't getting injured with their weak bones over there.
I'm sorry, in your special school were there people in wheelchairs?
What is a special school, Stripes? Do you think I went to a school for witchcraft and wizardry, or do you think it was a gifted school for youngsters?
I think you went to the Xavier school.
Project Valkyrie says the toy always looks like crap compared to the source, unless you get plushies made by fans, because those are really accurate. Well, not if you're getting them from Asia.
I have nice figurines. I think mine are fine.
But have you tried peeing on them?
No.
And leaving them in the pee for a day or two?
In a jar?
If your figurines can't survive the pee test, then they're not very good figurines at all, were they? Number 9. I trashed my house after the doctor told me my mother was dying. I scared the crap out of my brother and my nephew. And I'm not really prone to fits of rage or angry as a person. Well, I mean, it's understandable. I don't think it's anything to be, regretting. Damn. No, it's not. Stop that. Get the hell out of here. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to hide him. Damn.
You did it. Leave it alone.
Wait, how did I unhide him in one click? I'm a fucking magician. I just wanted to get rid of that one comment. Did it work? Oh God. He's been unmodded. Let me create it. Calm yourself. What do you mean got me one? You didn't pay for it, did you, 4chan? Jeez. Let me handle it, man. I promise you.
But if you already paid for it.
No, man. No, man. That what? Why did you do that? We'll use that together for something different. But let me handle this is you should know that it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. That's how things happen to worlds, is when they're not it only allows max 10 players. What? You mean like at a time?
Are we
Or
talking Animal Crossing or Minecraft right
or
now?
that only 10 people can ever be in it? Like, what if like I have 20 people and then 9 people jump in, but then they all leave?
Your server just explodes.
No, like, so say,
What game are you talking about? I'm out of the loop.
no. So as long as it's only, we don't need more than 10 people at a time. As long as like more than 10 people can come in and out of the world, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think there's going to be 10 people trying to play the game at the same time. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be more people you can even talk to.
That's too many tabs to keep track of, I guess.
Listen, number 8. Not as bad as some, but when I was a kid, I wanted a hard-boiled egg one afternoon, and my mom said no. 4chan, send me the link to that, send me the link to that, personally through Discord. Like, so DM me on Discord. Believe in myself. Balls. I asked why, and she just said no, and I got upset and went to my room. When she went to take a shower or whatever, I had the brilliant idea of making my desired egg treat and speed and stealth. Or with speed and stealth. I took a coffee mug, filled it with water, dropped the egg in, and stuck it in the microwave. I forget how long I set it for, but it was long enough that my mom came back to the sound of something cooking in the microwave. She asked me to come to the kitchen, which I shamefully did in defeat, and just as she begins to ask me what I'm cooking, the microwave starts to beep. On the third beep, there was this loud but muffled thump from the microwave. The egg had exploded. The cup had exploded. The microwave was ruined. Why you laugh? This is something you would do. This wouldn't have been so bad had my family had enough money to replace a microwave and I hadn't wasted eggs. Oh no. They didn't even have enough money to replace the thing.
I'm confused. How did the microwave get ruined if it's just like the egg exploded inside?
Whatever do you mean?
Is it like it stank after that, or like the shards broke something inside?
What do you mean? That is not. Stop posting that. I will. I'll make a server and then promote it via the Discord first for those who are actually interested in playing through it. But then, yeah, I would never need more than 10 people on there at a time. It would just be something I want people to float in and out of in the middle of the night. And I wonder if I can try to find a way to hide in that server. You know?
You'll be raided. It's what happens.
Do what?
I'm sure you'll be raided in less than a day
Rated by what?
by people actively looking for where you are.
That's not how anything works.
I'm going back to bed.
You were asleep before the stream?
No, I was trying to sleep, but then you caught me right before I could.
Yeah, right. You said you were before the stream began.
I was in your stream, and then
I know,
I got
and-
really sleepy. Then I left, and then when I was trying to go to sleep, you called me.
I'm glad that you've volunteered to complete this list with me then. Thank you. Number 7 says, I told my mom to go fuck herself at Old Navy. It doesn't get any more white than that. While a young boy was with his mom and holding the door for us.
Go fuck yourself, Mom. Oh, thank you.
Oh my god. 4chan. It will not go to waste. At least for this month. We can consider it a trial period. Why not? Even though I'm going to make mine soon. And that'll be the real one. Boys. Number 6. I threw a rock at the ground and it bounced into my friend's hand, breaking his pinky finger. Total accident, and I felt like an idiot. I didn't... I think I'm trying to imagine how you can ricochet a rock in a way that it goes up into somebody's finger, but it doesn't matter if it broke his shit. I bet you guys are not on speaking terms anymore. Somebody said, how hard did you throw it? And the dude said, with 0.0005 of my power.
Have you ever had any fireworks accidents?
No. No.
Okay. Have you ever been around a fireworks accident?
No.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
You're asking me questions like there was just a fireworks accident. You're trying to pinpoint who the culprits were. Like you got a clipboard. Animal Crossing stripes were so far. Project Valkyrie says, Kyle, if you make a realm, you'll have to personally invite people to it. They're private. Yeah, see? So I'll know who the asshole troublemakers are, and if they're coming and they're trying to ruin the world, you know? Pretty lame. Pretty lame. How cute that will be, us starting a new world together. Aren't you excited, Stripes?
Of course I am, but also, do you care if you fuck with each other or only if you fuck with you?
I'm sure when I start the realm, I'll be able to establish, like, rules. And 4chan also previously mentioned that we can claim areas where other people can't build. I think that would be delightful. And if we can claim areas where other people can't build, then I don't see why we couldn't make it kind of like more public so that anybody could go out. Richie says, I'm gonna need an invite. I haven't made the realm yet. Calm down. All right. So when I do make it, you'll all get the invite. Believe in yourselves, okay? Just wait. For now. Calm down. Trust me. It'll be as much of a relief as when, like, I get to use the bathroom after this stream, okay? So let's finish this. I can't believe I have this picture of fucking ponies up in the stream. Somebody may think something ridiculous. Wait, what? This motherfucker. All right, so continuing up to number 5. I drew my friend burning in lava with the devil hanging out next to him. I was 9 years old and I got expelled from after school care. Tell me this guy still draws to this day. This is awesome. I drew my friend burning in lava with the devil hanging out next to him. I was 9 years old. Are they still
friends?
Fuck the friendship. I want to know if he's grown as an artist. I think at 9 years old, you're like, cause you're just imagining like, you know, this kid in lava And then the devil like with a pitchfork. Devil have a pitchfork?
Devil have the trident.
The devil.
It's trident.
The devil. Let's see if he's got something in most of the pictures. Okay, so here's the devil. No tools here. This one's just a people gobbler. Okay. That one looks kind of lame. These are. Let's try this again. The devil, and then we scroll down. Yeah, he has one. See, there it is.
Okay.
That one has one. Yeah, a lot of them got like a pitchforky. This devil's got a fiddle. Yeah, I guess that's why. Pretty funny. I had like a very clear image of him with like a. Would you call it a trident over a pitchfork?
Yes, I would. I was calling it a trident if you were listening.
Linda says Kyle should start going to the bathroom before I stream. To be honest, most of the nights that I stream, I end up late as hell because of one stupid thing. Like I told you, like wasting an hour looking for a thumbnail. It's shit that I'm really trying to get over and stop doing. It's a true shame. I'll sit on like 4chan or, browsing through something stupid or some place I shouldn't be trying to get a good thumbnail. And then I inevitably just pick something ridiculous like whatever I picked tonight because I completely forgot what I picked. What did I pick? Let's look.
It's probably something in a...
That's adorable. Did you see it? You didn't see it?
Oh, I thought it would be something in one of those mat suits or whatever.
This thing's hilarious. He's adorable.
Is it like a pin? Like something you can get physically?
I think so. I think it's like a little badge or pin. Yeah. Faro Gaming says, just hopped in and we're looking at Satan. Just had to take a break to thank our Dark Lord, Jesus. Linda says 12 out of 10 for the thumbnail, Kyle. Thank you. I'm going to give a 4chan 12 out of 10 as a human. Wow.
Do you think the devil was so clear in your mind because of your Christian guilt?
You think I have Christian guilt? What do I look like, a white man? I don't walk around with guilt of things, dude. Shit happens, man. Shit happens and you need to move the fuck on because there may be something coming very close in your near future that if you don't have a clear mind for, it'll be one of the last things you fuck up. You know what I mean? Number 4. So this one, in my opinion, was a total accident, but no one believes me. When my brother was like 3 or 4 years old, he kept rolling his stupid brick around, hitting me with it on the foot and on the ankles. Rolling a brick around? Why you give a fucking 3 or 4-year-old a brick? Where are your parents?
I think they just find bricks.
Ow, she's a brick. I'm sorry. Do you like the ow? The ow, she's a down. Oh my god, so stupid. He was pretending to be a dog or something. Yup, just makes more and more sense. Yo, we need to source ideas for short films from kids. I'm just rolling a brick around, like a dog does. Yeah. I got mad after him doing it a couple of times and I grabbed the brick. What are you gonna do with that brick?
Oh boy.
I picked it up, turned it 90 degrees to the right, and wailed this brick to the ground as hard as my 7-year-old arms would let me. I didn't know he crawled around because he was still pretending to be a dog. And I cracked him in the head with it.
Whoa!
I knew I was in big trouble because my parents didn't beat me for it. It took like 10 stitches on the back of his head to fix. Somebody said, for a second, I thought you killed him. We all did.
Who was that? The guy from the Bible that beat his son with a brick or something?
Someone says your parents didn't beat you because they thought surely there'd be no way you did it intentionally. Nah, they didn't beat him because they knew that they were at fault too.
It's not Judas.
Where did your kid get a loose brick? You understand?
I found loose bricks around the neighborhood all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, but maybe it's a symptom of where you're living, you know? I ran around right now. The closest I'm coming to a brick is like a kind of cement divider for someone's lawn or an area of landscaping. That's the closest I'm gonna come. A loose brick, my nigga? Is this in somebody's tool shed or on their back porch? What the fuck? And why does your kid have it? You're not fucking 5 or 10-year-old kid. Your 4-year-old kid has a brick that he's playing with? Just rolling this brick around. What, your dad saw that and thought that shit was cool? Oh, he gonna be strong as fuck. Playing with
Maybe
that
I have a
brick.
bad idea of how big a 4-year-old actually is, but I don't know if they'd be able to pick up a brick.
Little kids, he was rolling it around. That's what the story says. Little kids are unbearable. I don't know why we aren't allowed to just put them in a room, tell them not to touch anything until they're old enough to not suck. Because they can still get themselves killed, boy. And they do every day. Every day. Even when people reach an age where you figure, okay, they can walk outside and not get killed, they find a way to dumb themselves down. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's too much blood to the cock, you know? Some girl out there jiggling, booty, 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 rocking everywhere. You walking in the street like, look both ways. Shit. I can only see that booty. Damn, y'all see that booty? That's what I'm saying. And then you die. That's your last words. That's what I'm saying. And then on his tombstone, the phrase, he knew what time it is. Not what time it was, but it is. Oh, God. Look, we're finally at number 3. Back in like 2003, teenage me created a fake AOL Instant Messenger name because I suspected my girlfriend was cheating on me with Big Dick Kyle. Not only did she flirt with this fake random stranger that I created, she confessed to having sex with many different guys. She was just bragging about it. Instead of handling this well, I logged into her AIM, I knew her password, hit on every man she knew and convinced them that she liked to fuck dogs. Word got around and she got kicked out of her church. Definitely the worst angry thing that I've done. This was loaded. This was loaded. Woof. What a loaded entry. I like it.
When you start a rumor that someone you don't like fucks dogs.
It's funny when you say it. When you start a rumor that someone you don't like fucks dogs. This is my hey, that's my girlfriend. Oh, God. Yeah, I like to fuck, man. Like when their balls are in my mouth and I'm just gargling them and just suck on gagging. I can't even. Oh, the drool and the ball juice all over my face. And then this other guy came now and I just bent it and I arched my back. She makes me so mad. Don't log in. Hey, you. I fuck dogs. Hey, you, listen. Oh, I like sometimes. And then church, hello, this is the church calling. We heard you fuck dogs. Don't come back. Don't come back to our church. We don't do that here. Okay. Y'all know what kind of church you think this is. And here we are at number 2. Okay. When I was 3 years old, I got into a fight with my grandma. Nobody remembers what it was about anymore, but apparently it ended with me telling her to call when she dies. What? Listen, nobody remembers what the argument was about, but apparently it ended with me telling her to call me when she dies so that I could visit Grandpa. She says she never laughed so hard in her life before. Still, I can't help it but feel like kind of bad each time she mentions it. call me when you die. Okay. Pamela says your streams help me tolerate university. Well, you guys make my PP want to go pull off a different stream because I should have done this before the list started. So, number 1, I threw a $3,000 engagement ring that we never found. Wow, there was a we after? Well, maybe he just wanted to return on his investment. You know? Someone says grand gesture. Someone else says 3 grand gesture. Oh boy. Talk about grounds for dismissal. You trying to get the type of chick that's throwing engagement rings? Oh my god.
It was a joke.
Today, Warcraft Reforged can be refunded no matter what time you purchased it at.
Oh, okay. I guess it's over then.
It appears that blue fire is not flammable.
Cool.
God damn it, I need to make the screen bigger to see. Okay, there it is. Since when can you light soul sand on fire? Can I light soul sand on fire on my 1.12.2 version that I have all the pretty mods on?
I don't know.
There's not going to be no pretty mods on the damn Bedrock version. It's just going to be tears. It's going to be me crying.
But are they going to be well-rendered tears?
Rare footage of a baby being hatched in the wild.
Oh, what is that?
It's a little construction dude. He just hatched. You didn't see? Unbelievable. Sly Chonker plays neighbors off each other.
I'm not talking to you. Why did you abandon this tent? And what do you want it to have a home? You want me to find it a home?
Oh my, you want me to find it a home?
Because you're not taking.
Where's the dog?
Yeah, you are for your dogs, but you're not for your cat.
Show me the dog.
Oh my. How long have I been feeding your cat?
Did
I ask you to do that?
Oh my god. Hair growing in the mouth. I don't think I'm gonna click that tonight. No, I don't. Minecraft music. Wait, did this have a not safe for work thing?
No, it
Abrupt
didn't.
chaos? No? Okay. Ooh! Ooh!
Whoa.
Ooh! Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Oof!
Whoa!
Oof! The Minecraft noises. That's not okay. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
What are they gonna do about this guy?
It's too many dudes. Look at the ratio at this party. Unless it's a gay guy party, find a woman outside of this one woman. And it looks like somebody is like grabbing her right now. So like this has got to be, my god, dude. I'm sorry. Why did that? God, that hit me really hard. The Minecraft bleeding in like this is a promotion. Oh my stars. The fucking bleeding. Minecraft. Yo, who did this? Who did that? Oh, man. Wow. Did
no one watch far enough to see the Minecraft? Yes, now.
I guess they just didn't like that part of it as much as I did. Public masturbator savoring his public humiliation? What the hell is that? What you mean savoring it?
It means he's being berated and he doesn't mind it because that's what he wanted all along.
What?
You don't know what the humiliation feels like?
All right now, we gotta understand it.
What the
Now,
hell?
I've got your fucking picture on here. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if this ain't
Well,
your
which
style.
one is
You
it?
get off this train with
I
that
think it's
freaky
this
shit.
dude.
Get up! Get the fuck up! Get the fuck off this train! With your fucking crazy ass, get the fuck off the train! Sitting here
You're a
sucking on
fraud?
your penis. Are you serious? Get the fuck off!
He would probably get off if he could in motion. He'd be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought this was okay. I thought this was a cool train. Oh,
A
Lord.
Kuma train.
The type of train you could just crank it on. Ugh. This is what Dia said earlier. World news! TikTok reportedly waited 3 hours to call the police in Brazil after a teen's death was live streamed on the platform. Live streamed? You can live stream on TikTok? Bitch, it's a good thing I don't stay on that little kid cringe. Hit or miss me with that gay shit. Okay? It was live streamed and TikTok knew, but the company notified its PR team immediately, but they didn't notify the police. In Brazil, on the live stream. That's not cool, man. You know? It's pretty gnarly. A little too gnarly, in fact. What do people have to say in the comment section? Let's see. Here's my guess on what happened. Some low-level employee finds out there's a live stream of an apparent suicide. The employee then leans over on one of his coworkers and says, "Whoa, oh my God, this is fucked up. What do we do?" And the other employee goes, "I don't know." And the first employee goes, "Should we tell someone?" And the second employee goes, "Probably. Hey, you guy, check this out." So then the third employee goes, "Oh my God, that's so sad." 5 minutes later, there's like a bunch of employees checking it out. It just goes on for 3 hours until somebody goes, "Hey, who called the police?" Nobody called the police. Guys, I love you. I hope you've had a fantastic bath. That's what I wanted for you. That's what I
I
want.
don't like this new running gag you have. It's not funny.
You think I do things for funny. I literally want people taking baths, Stripes. And if it's making you roll your eyes, then like, you're part of the problem. Because you could have been taking a bath, but you're not. Do you even have internet in your house? Or are you just talking to me through witchcraft? I am dead serious, guys. I love you to death, but I really actually have to use the bathroom. If you guys are bored, it looks like Dia is going to start streaming, but I'm going to look about creating a realm and then just throwing that realm at people in the chat. You will see me again for a stream, but it'll be way later after Dia, does her thing. And you're not gonna stream?
Yes, I'm streaming. I'm just saying, like, I would like to play some.
Yeah. So we'll see. I love you. I want. Oh my God! I hope nobody heard that.
Everyone.
Did you hear that, Stripes?
No, you're good.
No! It really scared the hell out of me. That noise scared the living crap out of me.
Something brushed against your leg again?
No, it was actually, it's funny because we were just talking about Brazil. This Brazil shit is still up on screen. And the noise that I have for, people subscribing on Twitch is the Brazil funk music. So Goku, thank you for that subscription. He went over to the Twitch, and it was like really in my ear out of nowhere, and I didn't know what was happening, and it just scared the living shit out of me. My God, he got it. True Silver said it scared the yeem out of Kyle. No. I think I made a really unflattering noise, but I'm not.
You did not go pee.
I'm not gonna dwell on that,
Go fucking piss.
So, since I know that you're planning to go to bed soon, I figured I would just drag this out, Stripes. And
You're only hurting
how
yourself.
is your day? How is your day, Stripes? So you can't really get.
I've had a flu all day.
You've had a flu?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're dead. You're dead. That's Corona. That's Corona.
I woke up with a migraine. My mouth was dry all day. I dry heaved until it went away.
Ooh, you want a dry mouth and dry heave. Oh, I woke up with a migraine. Corona. Can't believe it. Linda said the noise Kyle made had me laughing. Yeah, great. Of course. That's all Linda gets off on.
Man, I wish you'd play more Overwatch.
She said Ma, not her.
The noise Kyle made had Ma laughing. Yep. Oh no. You mean I've been broadcasting to the open air?
Of course.
Oh no, but
Ma never misses your stream.
But that would be embarrassing if I said something juvenile like oh, you're gonna get the coronavirus. I'm sorry.
Or boobs. Don't stay in the bathtub too long, or your boobs will prune.
Boobs will prune. Boobs can probably prune. You guys don't know. Prove me wrong then. No. Prune me wrong. Stripes made the same joke. Stripes made the same joke. Prune me wrong? That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Oh my God.
Yes, I do. Sure I do. Look at me, I'm on my peach tree.
Helsing says, Dia, what is your Twitch? It's Dia de los Muertos. I keep telling you guys.
Like the holiday.
Okay, but what you guys need to do is, now that Dia's gonna go stream, go in my Discord and tell me if you want to be part of my Minecraft world. Snapchat me if you want to be part of the Minecraft world, and I'll send out those links directly to whoever. Otherwise, I need somebody who gives a shit about Animal Crossing to feed me information that would be worthy of me making daily update videos as we begin the road to Animal Crossing. Wouldn't you love that, Stripes? With my amiibo Animal Crossing cards? Ugh. Can you believe it, Stripes?
I'm still holding out for something.
I can't believe I actually got them. But how long before Nintendo Direct, you think?
Maybe in a week, maybe in two. I don't know.
I think within a week we'll know when it's coming. So within a week we'll probably.
I think they might not have a presentation until maybe launch day.
I think that's insanity, Stripes, and I do believe they're going to have some sort of Animal Crossing Direct.
Okay.
Leading up to the release of it. Because I think that they already have a lot of us properly hyped, but we're like the fans. I think what they need to do is put something out there like a Direct that gets us all together, showcasing our hype. And that hype will appear to the layman or the person who hasn't played Animal Crossing as something that makes them go, nigga, what the fuck are these people losing their mind about? And then they'll come in and be like, so what is it? You just build a house or something? You know what I mean? But then they got to showcase what makes it not what it is. Because at the end of the day, Animal Crossing is just like a wait to expand, pay me money because you're putting yourself in debt sim. But it's so charming and has personality. But you know what I hate about every fucking YouTuber talking about Animal Crossing is they all just say cute a million times. Or cozy. Or some stupid shit like that. I want to be the YouTube's world's first heterosexual Animal Crossing cover.
How would you describe the villagers and the atmosphere of Animal Crossing.
But a lot of the villagers are ugly in Animal Crossing to me, so I couldn't not be real about that. You know?
I'd call it serenic.
Hey, can I get like surgical masks, you think? And then really ham up the corona thing?
Yes, I know, there's a surgical mask.
Yes, but can I get enough of them to put them on everybody? That would be a project that I actually want to have subscribers enough to be able to give me their masks so that I can put one on everybody in my town. And then we will be the sterile. The thing will be like we moved out to this island to get away from it all. And that we don't like newcomers because they could be carriers. They could be carriers.
Are you saying you don't like migrants?
Sean Watson says, what's so great about Animal Crossing? Maybe I should look into it. Kyle is excited. Yeah, you're supposed to get it to play with me, man. What's so great about it? I don't know how to describe it. It's just a little game where like every day you jump in. It's not meant to be a game you play nonstop, but it's definitely something for you to come back to, you know, get new things for your place, potentially expand your place. What I have described Animal Crossing as is a digital Zen garden. And you've seen games like The Sims where you build your little space and you move everything where you want it to be and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But Animal Crossing is like that, but with cute little villages.
Don't you get pee?
Don't I get what?
Don't you get pee?
Let's talk about you and your pee. Has the color been to your, you know, satisfaction recently? Or do you think that you may have some... You haven't been looking?
I haven't been looking at the toilet bowl lately. No, I'm sorry.
So you're a person that goes to the bathroom and doesn't check behind you when you go?
No, I don't.
What? You're supposed to make sure it's not crazy.
Not every fucking day. Sorry.
But there could be like pineapples back there or something and you just not know?
I don't know, KL. I just don't. I do what I need to do and I leave.
I don't know how safe that is, guys. Next stream, I would like somebody to come in and educate Stripes on the safety and wisdom involved in making sure that when you use the bathroom, you check back there to make sure everything's above board. Yeah. Guys, I do love you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for doing what you do. I'll have that Animal Crossing, god damn it, that Minecraft realm up. It will not be like that GIF that we watched that was a trailer for this game. It will not be like that black and white trailer we just watched. It'll be a serene, happy, easygoing place that we'll be able to call our own. Wow. Thank you to Chrissy B. Special thanks to Terminally Heartbroken and a hardcore 12 out of 10 thanks to 4chan as usual. Can't wait to see what he builds in the new Minecraft realm that I will be making and then giving you all a link to, no worries. And I will set it up so you guys can use it. Wow. I better get my damn area, like my own, like claim my land. Get off my land, guys. See you soon. Love you. Stay out of trouble. Get in the Discord. And maybe you need a link to the Discord. So I will give you that. I will once again ask if there's anything that Stripes would like to contribute for a couple of minutes.
Just want to go to bed.
Just want to go to bed. Well, you know what? I am a benevolent king. And I want what Stripes wants. For her want. Here's the Discord link. Talk to me. See you later. Love ya. Have a great night. Wish you all the best. Bye. And then I fade into this other image. And then I click stop streaming. And then I go to the bathroom.